In this video, I'm going to show you how you can take your Kajabi checkout pages from looking like this to this without going into the code editor or writing a single line of code. We are going to be using a free Chrome extension called BMS Checkout Pro, and by the end of this video, you'll be able to add trust badges to your checkout page, style the order bump, convert the static testimonial slider into branded testimonial slider, group fields, and add custom field icons. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the first thing that you need to do is install this BMS Kajabi Checkout Pro extension. I've already installed it. Once you install it, you make sure that you pin it over here so that it appears right over here. Then the next thing is you need to go inside of your Kajabi account and create an offer. And assuming that you've already created the offers and your page looks pretty basic. So this is how the checkout page is. Like this is the ability that Kajabi lets you do, and this is how it looks without any code applied. And we're going to try making this page. So this is the page. We're going to make this page look like this page, and using this Chrome extension like BMS Checkout Pro. Okay, we're going to be adding the trust badges, styling the order bump, adding testimonial sliders, adding fields icon over here. We're going to be also adding the title of the checkout form. You can do that, and a description over here, which natively is not possible with Kajabi. We can also be showing you. I'm going to showing you a way how you can um, position a form on your page, be it on the right, on the left, and make it a bit overlapping with the banner. Okay, so I've already created the page over here, and I've installed the Checkout Pro extension. Now once you install the Checkout Pro extension, you're gonna see an arrow over here. Just click on the arrow and this thing is gonna pop up. If it doesn't already pop up, you need to click on the arrow. Okay, so I'm gonna refresh this page. I'm gonna refresh it. Now I'm gonna go one by one and show you how to style this page. So the easiest thing over here for me is adding style to the testimonials over here and converting this into a testimonial slider. So if you scroll up, you're gonna find over here testimonials. This is the tab for testimonial. Here you can add the brand color of your testimonial. So I'm gonna be adding a branding color of light purple. I mean, it's similar. It's a purple shade of purple, similar to what the extension branding is. And you can apply different there are two different templates available over here. You can choose either of them. I'm going to be using, let's say I'm going to be using this one. So if I click over here, it gets applied. If you want to choose this one, you can do it. It's up to you. And if you want to change the color and make it something different, you can it will automatically adjust the branding, the color that you choose over here. I'm going to stick with my shade of purple, which is 881188. Okay, as you move along the page, make sure you're saving the code. So when you click on save code, it's going to open up a tab and it's going to save the code inside of the checkout page setting. Now I'm going to show you how to style the checkout form over here. So for over here, we have the checkout page, which states that how you can style the background color of the checkout page and the form color of the checkout page. You can, here it says checkout form top position. Basically what it does, it lets you play around with the positioning of the form. You can move it to the top or you can just keep it where it is. I'm going to move it to the top, and let's say I'm going to keep -100. It's up to you. Let's just keep -90 over here. And this is the form checkout form alignment. You can move it to the left or you can move it to the right. I'm gonna keep it to the left. If you want to keep it on the right, you can keep it on the right. Here it's the page background color. So basically what it does, it styles the background color of the page. You can change it depending on your branding. I'm gonna keep it white, or maybe let's just try something like, yeah, let's just keep it this one. And this is the checkout form background color. So for some reason, maybe you wanna change the color of the form. You can change it by changing the color over here. So let's just try blue, or I mean red. I'm gonna keep it white. Okay, go back. Testimonials have been applied. Page banner. Now page banner is a section which lets you add text to your page. So let's say for some reason you want to add some text to the page banner. So let's say just type something random. You can change the font size and you can also change the color. I'm gonna not add it, I'm gonna remove it. So yeah. So checkout form header. Checkout form header is basically this header portion of the form. Here you can add anything you want. I'm gonna type in, let's say, BMS checkout pro. For the title size, I'm gonna use something like I'm gonna play around with it. I think 29 is fine. The color is going to, I'm gonna keep it black. Okay. Here's the checkout description. The description is going to be basically below the title. Okay, so let's just go to Google and type and look for some lorem ipsum. Okay, let's just type some put some placeholder over there. Copy that, paste it over here. It's too long, so I'll just make it shorter. Still too long, just make it shorter. Okay, this much is fine, like 2 lines is enough. I'm gonna make it let's see, I'm gonna keep it 18 pixel. The color, let's just keep it black. So this is the pricing which which you can edit with the BMS tool. Okay, so I'm gonna, for the checkout price, the text is going to be let's just type in something like you can type in your own sign over here. I mean the sign for your currency. I'm gonna type in like $USD 97, and instead of dollars, I'm gonna keep it 97 USD. Okay, if you want to keep 97 USD, the pricing default thing, just keep it over here. For some reason, let's say I want to remove the double dots over here, I can just type 97 USD. And the color, I want to change the color. I want to make it the brand color, which is 881188. I'll just keep it that. I want to center align all of them. So yeah, so it's gonna look like this. And then I'm gonna click on save code. Okay, that's gonna save the code. I have a slow internet, so it's just keep saying saving checkout page. If you get this bug over here, just make sure you click on the refresh button over here. Okay, now next thing is the checkout form border. You can add form border to your form. Okay, and here's the width of the border form. So if I can make it 5 pixel, 10 pixel, or whatever you want, I'm gonna keep it to 1 pixel. And the form radius is basically the radius, the border radius over here. Let's try something like 14 pixel. The color is going to be again the branding color. Okay, I'm gonna click on save code over here. So you can either save all the code after you're done with the edits. I like to save the code as I move along. Okay, so I'm getting this bug which says saving code, so I'm just gonna hit refresh to get rid of it. Here is the checkout form shadow. If you want to remove the form shadow, click on none. If you want the default shadow, which is large, you can keep it large. You can also try a smaller shadow and keep, like, select the button small over here. I'm gonna keep the large shadow. Here is the most interesting part: how to add checkout form. I mean the trust badges. Okay, so you need to paste the URL of the image, the trust badges. Okay, so I'm gonna look for a trust badge on Google. So let's just type in trust badges Shopify, click on images. Let's just use, for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna be using this image. Okay, you can have your own image. You need to host it somewhere and you need to copy the URL of it. You can either host it on Kajabi. So let's say this image is hosted on Kajabi. Okay, and this image is hosted in Kajabi. You can use this image, just open this image in a new tab and you'll get the URL of this image. I'm gonna use a custom image which has been generated by Google. I mean, not by Google, but this website, maybe they have a copyright to it. I'm just gonna be using this for the purpose of this video. Just paste it over here and you're gonna get the image over here. You can make it smaller, you can make it bigger. So basically it adds padding around it, so the size increases or decreases. If the padding is 0, it's all the full length across from right to left. You can make it smaller, or you can altogether, if you want to, for some reason you want to add a course mockup over here. Okay, let's assume you wanted to add this course mockup. So open image in new tab, copy the URL. You can add the course mockup. If you have a course mockup, you can add the course mockup over here. This is where you add the header image. I'm not going to be adding anything on the top, so let's just keep it like that. And here is the checkout footer image. Now footer is where you add the trust badges typically. So I'm just gonna copy the URL for the trust badges and paste it over here. You can make it smaller. If you want to separate it from the form, just click on yes, and that's gonna move it separated from the top, from the form. Okay, let's just keep it on inside the form. Let's go back. Here is the checkout input field. So the input field is basically where you add this part is under development. Group input field is where you group the input field. So if you click on yes, it's going to group the input fields by personal information, billing information, and additional information. I've added an additional information over here, so it's showing up. If you do not have an additional information, it's not going to pop up over here. Okay, I'm going to keep the group input field for now. You can add icons to the input fields. So if you click on yes over here, you can add icons. If you don't, for some reason you want it on the left, you can move it to the left. If you want it on the right, you can keep it on the right. I'm going to move it to the left, and here is where you add color to the input field icons. 1188. Okay, go back. The order bump, you can style the order bump using this extension. So if you click on add order bump style, if you click over here, it's going to add the order bump style. It's make things more interesting and more prominent for people and people visiting your checkout page to see it. You can change the color over here if you want. Let's just try the default color. The branding color that I want to apply to it. You can change the arrow color. You can change the label color. So this is the label, which is green. This is the background of the label, which is yellow, and the red is basically this blinking arrow. You can change it from red. If you want to add a different color, you can add it. Let's just try the branding color for now, and it changes to the branding color. You can click save code. I'm gonna just save the code at the end, and that's all. We are also working on the multiple step checkout form step. So if I click over here, it's gonna convert the form into multiple steps, but it's not. It's still under development, so I would advise not to use it for now. So yeah, this is how the Kajabi checkout page looks like now. We have the testimonial slider, we have the trust badges, we have custom icons, and a more branded checkout page. So let me show you what it looks like now. So just make sure you're saving the code once you are done editing it. And that's all for this video. I hope you guys like this video, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you guys again in my next video.